Thank you, that was lovely. Oh, wow. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was voted most popular in high school. I was homeschooled. Just had a reunion recently. Let's call it Christmas. I was watching movies. I love movies. I was watching Failure to Launch with Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew McConaughey. And I like to look at the descriptions of these movies, so I hit the little info button, and the description reads, a young man who still lives at home with his parents. His parents decide to buy him, hire a beautiful young woman to entice him to leave the nest. And I was like, that's so unrealistic. Nobody's going to hire Sarah Jessica Parker as a beautiful woman. It was bad. It was mean. I'm sorry, and I kind of fucked up her name, but that's okay. I took a girl home last week. That was cool. Well, I got the ransom money, and so that's my obligation as her kidnapper. I don't like the term lazy Susan. I used to date a Susan, and she was a very hard worker. She worked so hard, in fact, that when I take her out to eat, she wouldn't even eat. She would just sit in the middle of the table and serve everybody else. But I'm seeing this new girl now, and if one man's trash is another man's treasure, then I am dating this really, really white treasure girl. She's really treasury. It's a new relationship, it's a new relationship, so we're doing things like pet names, which I've never given pet names or gotten pet names before. So her pet name for me is Sweetie, and my pet name for her is Mr. Jinx. I think if you talk to any of the women that I've been with, they would tell you that I make love like an animal. I think the animal they would compare me to the most is the ferret. That's because I usually bite women on the end of their fingers, then run and hide in the sofa cushions. And I got that weird smell. I used to date a girl who I'm pretty sure was in porn, but I don't have any proof of it. The only evidence that I have is that when I took her to the fair, she would spit on her corn dog before she ate it. I saw a porn movie the other day. It's just a side note. I saw a porn movie. It was based on the Fantastic Mr. Fox, that animated kids movie. I can't even remember the name of it. It's not important. But don't you think Amber Alerts would be more effective if instead of describing to us the vehicle that took them away, if they described how hot the child is? Speaking of, somebody asked me the other day, they were like, would you ever let your kids stay with Michael Jackson? I was like, hell no, I would never, ever let my child stay with a dead celebrity. That's disgusting. Little known fact, 6.79 billion people on this planet. If you laid all of them down end to end, going across the world, around the world as many times as possible, most of them would drown. It's mostly water out there. I've had a lot of jobs. I used to work for a maternity ward. I was fired from there. Well, I tried to tell them in the interview, I'm not good with new people. I used to work for the ATF, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. Yeah, things were going really great until this one day when I got drunk and shot a bunch of smokers. I saw two guys blowing each other on the street the other day. It's not what you'd think. They had leaf blowers on them. Which is still a weird thing to have on you when you're having oral sex with another man. I'm just going to come right out and say it. I've had a bad week, alright? I had a bad week. Oh, woohoo. Let's start it off, I had a zit, and I was like, I want to try proactive, but it's the kind of thing where I want them to come to me first. Then my hamster died, and that sucked. It's a freak accident, he fell asleep at the wheel. Then my dog gets into my Axe body spray, and now the bitches won't leave him alone. Then I lost my job. I'm like, apparently, if your boss asks you, are you drunk? The correct answer is not getting there. I got this new tattoo. I told the tattoo artist, I was like, can you give me something that'll make ladies flock to me and men respect me? Something like that. And And then I was like, you know what, screw it. If this is a commitment, like a tattoo, I'm gonna go all the way. I wanna make women flock to me, but I also wanna make men open doors for me. And, oh, this is what it gave me. Very poorly done, too. But hey, I've had a bad week, but it's a new year, and I want to get serious for a second. This is comedy killer, I know, but I'm going to get serious for a minute and just tell you guys that, you know, it's a new year. I had a bad week. New Year's all about resolutions, you know? I think everybody makes resolutions, and maybe the best resolution you can make is to be better. You know? Like, whatever that means to you. Just, and maybe if all of us are just a little bit better, then maybe as a world... Fucks! Fantastic Mr. Fucks is the name of that stupid porn. Thanks, guys.